What's up, my YouTube fam? Bama Knife Guy back again. This is a quick video as a kind of a showcase and a thank you to Mr. Paddy's potato peelers. Some of you know him as Steven, some of you know him as Paddy. I know him as both, and I also know him as a great friend and a dude that I'm really happy to know. So I entered, I believe it was his 5,000 sub giveaway not long ago. And Steve always tends to say that I've got the best luck when it comes to winning giveaways and raffles and stuff, which I really don't. I win, I win my fair share. I win a few. I guess I get lucky sometimes, and this is one of those times I ended up winning Paddy's giveaway, man, and I'm super stoked to have won. Before we jump into that, I've been seeing a bunch of guys doing their EDC update and their pocket dump and stuff, so we'll do that real quick before we get going on the giveaway prizes. But my EDC flashlight, which is one that I won surprisingly enough in another giveaway. It was actually a raffle from Burn Dog. It's a little copper light. It's got 3 settings on it, and it's a really cool light. I really dig it. I've been liking this light a lot. I usually carry an O light, either a S2, I think it's a S2A baton or something like that, or another couple of different stream lights that I have. But I've really been digging this one a lot, so I was carrying that today. Mr. Dave Warren will be excited to know that today I was carrying my micarta Cebu in D2. This Tuya Cebu has become one of my favorite knives. I mean, this is one of the best actions that I own on a knife, and I have a lot of drop-free actions, but this thing is great. I've really liked this knife a lot, and hopefully I'll have some more Cebus, more Tuyas coming up for you guys in the future. But that was my left side carry. I've got, today I decided to mix it up. I always carry either one of my SIGs or one of my Glocks, or occasionally I'll throw a Springfield in there. I've got several different Glocks I carry, and I hadn't been showing any love to this Canic here. This is the Canic TP9 SF Elite. It is a wonderful gun. A lot of people, it's actually Jonic is the way it's pronounced. A lot of people give Canic crap, but I will tell you this: if you are a gun dude and you have not put your hands on this Canic TP9 SF Elite, man, you're missing out, because this thing is freaking great. I love that gun. It comes stock with War and Tactical sights. It shoots like a dream. It's got the best trigger of any polymer framed semi-automatic handgun that I own or have owned. It is great, so I highly recommend it. And then no one is going to be surprised by the fact that my primary knife is my Spyderco K2. Just got this one not long ago from Acuminous Edge. My buddy, he gave me a great deal on this one, and I've really been loving it, man. I've got a full review coming up on this in a couple of days, and I'm in love with it. I can't get enough of it. This thing is so fun to look at it next to other knives. That's the Sleesh Bowie. I mean, it's such a monster. So that was my right side carry today. So, and then of course you guys know the normal, freaking $10 in a wallet, a little front pocket wallet that I carry, and Apple AirPods. Those are a must-have. So that was my carry for the day. It's not really fair to call it an EDC, because I think sometimes guys forget that EDC is the initials for everyday carry, and I don't carry all of that stuff every day. But I think we use it interchangeable for, meaning this is an EDC knife, meaning it's something that I carry often. I get busted on that sometimes when I post stuff on Facebook. You've always got those trolls that pop up and go, "So you carry that knife every day?" And I'm like, "Well, no." And they're like, "Well, then it's not an EDC." I'm like, "Whatever, dude." But you guys know what I mean when I say EDC. So we'll jump into the Paddy giveaway, man. I'm super excited about this. Some of this stuff I didn't even know was coming. First and foremost, we'll show you this here. Sorry, knocking the camera around. This is a really cool bottle opener keychain that's got Ireland on there, and I'm assuming those are going to be some landmarks in Ireland. It's got the bottle opener on the back there. I love it. It's such a cool thing, man. I dig it. The Ireland's in green with some clovers on there. Of course, everybody knows Paddy's got the clovers in his, you know, when he does a comment or anything, you always get the clovers in there. So, you know, with an Irishman, you know, you got to have some clovers in there. I think that's a stereotype that they appreciate and embrace. Second, this very heavy, very well-built titanium spinner. Man, this thing, I was telling Steve this earlier. We were on the phone, and I set it on my counter, which is just to the off screen here in the bathroom, and I spun it. Yes, I'm shooting this in the bathroom. I'm right in front of my master closet, and it's got fantastic lighting right here, so this is the best place that I can find inside to shoot. But yeah, I set it on the bathroom counter and spun it, and I got in the shower and didn't take a quick shower and got out and was tinkering around here in the bathroom and looked over, and this thing was still spinning. These are so much fun, man. I really love them. I like the way it's contoured. It's got like a machined finish, different directions on it. Very, very cool, man. I really dig it. I'm not sure of the brand. I'll have to ask Paddy, but there's a marking right there, and it came in a, well, I don't have it laying here. It came in a little case with that same marking on it. But man, this thing is so smooth. I really, really dig it. And I'm a fidgety, talkative kind of, you know, energetic person anyway. So having something like this in my pocket to mess around with, I really dig that a lot. So thank you, Paddy, man. That's great. I have one other artisan that was actually gifted to me by the Neves, and that's the Artisan Shark. And they modified the tip and made it like a modified sheep foot. I think he said it used to be a drop point. And this thing is great, man. I really like this knife. It's nice, thick blade stock. The clip rides deep. It's a nice flipper with good action, liner lock. Looks like a carbon fiber. I like the blue liners in it. It looks really cool. I really, really dig it. And they gifted this to me. The Neves did, Jared and Kara. And I've really liked that knife. And you can tell by looking at these two that they are definitely, you know, similar in style and color. And I love the fact that I've got two of these now, because I really like the Artisan knife that I've had experience with thus far. This one is very similar in the fact that the action's fantastic. I like the contours. Vinny Nero would love it because it's got a flat back on it, which I do too. I usually like a more contoured knife, but after handling this one, and I cut through some real thick cardboard with it a few minutes ago, and it really, really does well, and it feels really nice in the hand. I like how everything lands. I like how the flipper sticks out there and acts like a finger stop. I really dig it. I like the big fat sharpening choil. As you guys know, I'm a freehand sharpener, so I love having that sharpening choil where I'm not digging up into my scales and in my knife when I'm sharpening. Same basic idea with the carry clip. There's a deep carry clip. Lanyard hole. It's got a neat little spot sticking off top of that blade. I'm not really sure what that's for, but I like the way it looks. It looks really cool. I really dig it. I like how they took the same style of the lanyard hole and moved it up here. Clip's reversible. Just really cool, and I love the blue accents in the carbon fiber. I really do dig it a lot. So thank you, Paddy, for that. And the blade is really neat. Let's see, yeah, I can get it in there. It's got these channels, almost like blood grooves in a sword. It's got these channels here, and it's D2. I really, really like it. Sorry, guys, if I'm having to stop talking every now and then. I've got heartburn today. And I believe it's coming with it's riding with a Paddy edge because it's super sharp, man. And the star of the show, other than some Paddy swag, I got some stickers and some of his cards, which I'm super stoked about. I can't wait to find a spot to stick these. Everybody's been doing the sticker boards and things like that. I think I may jump into that too and make a sticker board backdrop for my videos. But the star of the show is this custom traditional folder. I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken, it's M. May is the man that made this knife for Paddy. I love that lock bar, backspacer, whatever you want to call it, the lock bar on these, you know, the spring. And it's got a few scratches on it, and I love that about it. If it was brand new, I wouldn't be nearly as excited. I love the fact that Paddy has put this thing to work and used it. And he had this knife made for himself, and I even told him, I was like, Paddy, I don't want to take the knife that you had made for yourself. And he was like, no, I'd much rather you have it than keep it myself. And he seemed to be really excited to pass it on to me. And man, I can't even tell you how thankful I am. I used to have a lot of traditionals, and I don't have any traditionals anymore. And so this will be in my pocket every day. I will likely replace my left pocket carry, you know, pocket clip knife with this knife. It's a Wharncliffe blade, which I love. The use that you can get out of a Wharncliffe blade is I mean, you can do anything with them. They're so great. And this thing is scalpel sharp. I love the shape of the handle, how it gets bigger in the back. I'm just really, really happy with this thing. I can't even tell you how excited I am to have this. They carried that design. It's almost like a vine. They carried it right on up into the spine of the knife there. Stay focused. And man, it's so cool. The tension on this thing is phenomenal. It is, I mean, you have to really want to close it. There's not any accidental closing. Listen to this. I mean, that thing is solid. And you have to want to open it too. You're not just going to throw a nail in this one and flick it open. You have to grab it and open this knife. And there's something to be said about that. And I know a lot of guys, this has been said, you know, a million times about the nostalgia that comes with, you know, a knife that is sitting in the bottom of your pocket and you pull it out and you open it with two hands, you know, and you do the task that you're doing, and then you close it with two hands. There's something to be said about the way that feels. And I really love it, and I miss that. I miss that traditional factor that went along with my everyday carry that I used to love so much, and then slowly but surely got away from. And I've been looking a lot at GECs, and there's a few other custom makers that make some traditionals that are beautiful that I've been wanting to get into. And so this was, I mean, this was exactly, I couldn't have asked for, you know, a better giveaway knife to win than this knife right here. I'm just insanely excited about it. And I know that Paddy was excited for me to get it in hand. And I will do more of a in-depth review after I carry it for a few days, because I can guarantee you that's going to be happening. And there you can kind of get, I'll give you a size comparison here. This is the Sleesh buoy. Most people know the size of the Sleesh buoy, or Swish buoy. I always get that wrong. I always say I'm going to correct it and start doing it right, and I never do. So, I mean, it's a good size knife. It's a 4-finger, you know, if you're up on the bolster, it's a 4-finger knife, and it feels very nice. I love the way it swells out there by your pinky. Just really fills your hand out nicely. And like I said, you are not accidentally closing this knife. That is not going to happen. And I love a traditional with a nice strong spring, a nice strong lock bar. And here it is compared to the Techno here. Thickness wise, the blade stock is obviously not going to be as thick as the Techno 1, but it's got a decent blade stock on it, and it feels nice and thin behind the edge. Oh shit, I'm getting off frame here, sorry. Nice and thin behind the edge. I don't know, I'll measure all that stuff out and use it and come back at you guys with more of a in-depth review. But all I can say right now is that I am so appreciative and so thankful, and the fact that it's a little scarred up makes me so happy, man. I love to have a knife that someone has put to work. And so knowing that this has been in, you know, the hands of a legend, Mr. Paddy, Mr. Steven, that makes me smile, man. To know that this was a knife that he had made for him and then passed on to me just makes me so happy. So thank you, Paddy, for the awesome giveaway. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Thanks to all my normal friends that I thank on here. The Neves, Alex's Knife Box, Woodland Tactical, Tom Hosang, Outpost 76, Kenny it in the Pocket, all these guys, man. Steve, my friend Corey Glasser, who always has been such a great dude. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just off frame here, I'll lean you back just enough. Well, I'm not going to be able to. I'll grab them and put them in here. There's 5 Spydercos out of the 9 or 10 that we had that are still for sale, and I'm going to be doing a video right after I get done with this one showcasing those and letting everybody know what's for sale and what the prices are on them. So that's it for this one, guys. Paddy, again, man, thank you so much. I'm really excited, and I love the giveaway, the things that were in the giveaway, especially this guy here. It will be getting some use for sure. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait for you to win one of my giveaways so I can gift it back to you. But all right, guys and gals, that's it. I love you. I'm out.